Hey guys, let's get more news from Steelers, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Fantasy Football ADP Analysis, 2 key running backs are going in different directions. Fantasy Managers. Now is the time to prepare for your fantasy football drafts. And to help get you up to speed, I'll break down the risers and fallers relative to average draft position, ADP, every week until kickoff. ADP is merely a tool to determine when, on average, a player is being selected in drafts. That doesn't preclude you from getting your guy, but it may offer some perspective on where to select certain players. Are they in a positional battle? Are there injury concerns? What about contractual disputes? Fantasy football is about staying in the know, and I'll help decipher what's driving ADPs up and down until the season officially begins on September 7th. Tagovailoa comes into the 2023 season with considerable injury concerns, yet his ADP is on the rise. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins staff spent the offseason evaluating his injury history to find ways to mitigate future ailments. The results? TBD, but the early indications are positive. Tua is reportedly stronger, more confident and has taken authority over the QB position this offseason. I'm sure highlight throws like this also boost his draft stock a bit. Tua led the NFL in QB rating, 105.5, and posted the highest yards per attempt, 8.9, while supporting 2 top 10 receivers in Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle last year. He was a top 5 QB in fantasy points per game, FPPG, through Week 3 last season, before leaving Week 4 with a concussion, so he's capable of a top 10 finish if he can stay healthy. The Pittsburgh Steelers are interested in hiring Jonathan Taylor. I scooped Tua in the 9th round of a recent Yahoo 12-team PPR mock draft, so he won't cost much should you prioritize building up roster depth at other positions. Tua's ADP in the mid-80s feels right because he's playing in an explosive offense, but it also accounts for his injury risk. Given the magnitude of his contractual standoff with Colts owner Jim Irsay, I expected JT's ADP to dip further than 11th overall. Taylor is currently on the physically unable to perform list, PUP, as he's still returning from off-season ankle surgery. But to make matters worse, Taylor took exception to the Colts publicizing a back injury, which Taylor says never occurred. The relationship between Taylor and the Colts organization appears fragile, but after backup RB Zach Moss broke his arm in practice yesterday, perhaps that'll give Taylor some leverage in getting a contract extension done. And you fan, what do you think of the Jonathan Taylor situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.